Welcome to Chamber Check-In. Mike Dvorak, President of the Twin Cities North Chamber of Commerce, your source for virtual networking and all things local business. Check out our website at twincitiesnorth.org. That's twincitiesnorth.org for information on events and all things local business. First, I'd like to welcome our first guest, Angela Wisely from the DoubleTree in Roseville.
Yes.
Welcome to the program, Angela.
Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we're glad to have you here. We use the DoubleTree for a lot of events. It's really terrific. They've got a great staff over there. What would you like to tell us about the property and your location?
Well, one of the first things I'd like to mention to you is the DoubleTree Roseville, Minneapolis Hotel. We are the only full-service property in the area, and we have a lot of wonderful amenities, full-service amenities. We have 254 guest rooms. We have complimentary shuttle, and we have 6,400 square feet of meeting space, along with Axel's Restaurant, which is award-winning as well. Yeah.
That's terrific. We use all of it. We use all the amenities. It's a terrific hotel. Talk about Axel's Restaurant a little bit. I've heard great things about the steakhouse portion of Axel's and your chef. Yeah. What kind of offerings do you have, and what would you recommend if someone went there?
Yeah, we have a wonderful chef. We have seasonal menus. He's ready to roll out the new winter menus soon. And so in regards to Axel's, which is nice is they're open 7 days a week. They're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have happy hours. And then we also have, seasonally, we have entertainment because we have an outside patio where we have that opportunity for people to enjoy themselves. And then our chef also makes all of our food for our banquet as well. So he's a real busy guy, but with really great food. I would suggest if you were going to Axel's, they have the award-winning popovers, and bull bite salad it was really good.
I can attest to the level of quality of the food. It's terrific. Highly recommend everyone to come out to Axel's. So you're in a great location, right in the middle of Roseville. What are some local attractions? You mentioned having transportation from the hotel. If someone comes into town and stays with you, what kind of things can you recommend for them to do?
We are very lucky to be in Roseville, I believe, because there's so many different opportunities. We partner with and refer a lot of businesses such as Smash Park, Par 365, there's Activate, the Rosedale Mall, which is less than a mile from our property. But we provide free service for our shuttle to go to any of these places if you're an individual or if you're a group.
That's really convenient. It's really helpful, too, if someone comes from the airport and they don't have transportation.
Very true, yeah.
So with the holidays coming up, folks may be coming from out of town, maybe visiting family here in Roseville or surrounding areas. What would you recommend for them to do if they come into town, and why should they stay at the DoubleTree?
Well, I'm glad you asked, because we do have a Thanksgiving Day brunch every year that we have it's in our banquet room, and our chef from Axel's creates a wonderful, warm, seasonal menu for that. We have a lot of people come in out of town. They stay at our hotel. We have specials online for those dates. But we have one of the largest pools you're ever going to see with a sauna and a whirlpool. But, you know, for seasonally, there's so many different things to do for the holidays. It seems like over the weekend, the staycations, our families come just to kind of get out of the cold to enjoy that pool.
Sure. Absolutely. And with your restaurant and all the other amenities, it's really terrific.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
So a shout out to the NineNorth crew that's producing this program. They're going to put this up on screen, but how can folks get in touch with you and your staff?
Yeah, so you can contact us or contact myself. My number is 651-367-3926, or if you need to reach out to the hotel itself, it's 651-636-4567. We are also online. We have our website. We are a Hilton property, DoubleTree by Hilton, and it's rosevilleminneapolis.doubletreebyhilton.com.
That's terrific. In addition to your standing in the community, being so involved with the hotel and the community, why don't you tell folks a little bit about your role as an ambassador to the Chamber of Commerce, and what would be the advantages for a local business to join the Chamber?
Yeah, I'm a big believer in the Chamber. I think the connection of your community as a member is really important. Getting to know our local businesses, how we can refer one another. A lot of the events that the Chamber holds in regards to the networking and the advertisement and such, I think as an ambassador myself, one of the things I always want to share is how can I refer your business to someone else? We take pride in Roseville. We take pride in making sure we help refer one another. And myself, as a business travel manager, anytime that anybody has visitors coming into the area, we provide discounted rates for them so they have a good place to stay, but at an economical rate. And then you've got all these wonderful amenities as well. But you know, as an ambassador, we've got a lot of amazing businesses here. And if I can just introduce you as a new member to all the other members during our events, that to me is really important.
We appreciate the great work that you do as an ambassador and introducing folks around and showing them the value of promoting their business. It's very important.
Thank you.
I know large groups, small groups, everyone can fit in at the DoubleTree. So promoting these groups, what mechanisms do you use other than traveling around and face-to-face meetings?
Yeah, so I build relationships with all the local companies and then companies outside of the area as well who come in. And so one of the things that I do, let's say for instance you're having a holiday party, a lot of times the companies, they'll have a room block and they'll want to be able to take care of their guests and they'll stay at the hotel, but I provide a free shuttle going back and forth to Smash Park. So that's just one example. But how do we, on a regular basis, how I work with my companies, we provide an annual rate, but we also provide discounts for groups. There's so many different ways we do that. It depends upon what they need, but many times it's every year it's repetition. They're always needing for a meeting. They're needing for a training. Sometimes they have sponsorships, or if they have fundraisers, which we really like to participate in too. Like as an example, next week, November 20th, is Give Back. And the Wildlife Rehabilitation Center, which is in Roseville, they have a great fundraising promo that we like to participate. And we're going to bring them over about 100 cookies to all of their volunteers to make sure that we're supporting them, and they love that.
The famous DoubleTree cookies.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So we're going to have our spring gala there. It's a great hotel. You took me on a tour. The rooms have been refreshed. What would you like to tell people that may be considering coming to the hotel? Yeah. Can you give them a tour? Can you take them around and talk about pricing?
Yeah, I appreciate that. So we are very lucky that we have a wonderful ownership. We have history, and we have an incentive to make sure that we're there for our entire community because we've been there for a while. We did a renovation of our lobby in March. It was 100% renovation. We've done uplighting, and we've done a lot of renovation in our rooms as well. I feel like it's really important for us to stay fresh and to be there for our community. And so
it's terrific. It's a terrific property. I was very impressed by the rooms, the workout facilities, the pool. Yeah. You mentioned all that. It would be great for families or for an individual business traveler as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
So what are your final thoughts? What would you like people to know from the business community and the public about the DoubleTree Roseville?
Yeah. What I'd like to mention is even though we're full service property, we do provide competitive rates. I want you to know that our customer service is bar none, which is really important. Your guests are our guests. We want to be an extension of you. So if you have family, friends, if you're a company that you have guests, your VIPs, we take care of them. They're like our family. So if that is giving them welcome letters or putting your logo up on our waterfall board, what's important is they all get VIP service because all of our guests are VIP.
Very true and very genuine. Angela, we really appreciate your work with the Chamber and also for being here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Chamber Check-In. We're going to introduce our next guest here. It's Abraham Gao from Clear Bright Washing. Welcome to the program, Abe.
Thank you, Mike. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. Now, Abe, you and I met at a networking function, and you really impressed me with your story. You're an entrepreneur. You had a previous career. Tell people a little bit about your business and what you do.
Sure. I'm originally from Taiwan, but I came over when I was a baby. We've lived in Minneapolis and northern suburbs for essentially my whole life. So when we met and you introduced the Twin Cities North Chamber to me, I considered it, and I thought, my roots are here, so it just makes sense that I'm conducting business in this area and across the Twin Cities Metro, and I thought this would be a good fit.
Absolutely. Yeah. Tell the folks, the viewers that are watching, what type of services you offer with Clear Bright.
Sure. Yep, Clear Bright Washing, we're a comprehensive provider for cleaning and washing services at properties, both commercial and residential. So we provide window cleaning, carpet cleaning, gutter cleaning, pressure washing, soft washing, and also air ducts and dryer vent cleaning.
Terrific. I mean, these are very timely, especially with the gutter cleaning being fall and leaves almost being all the way off the trees.
Yeah.
People can call you. With you and your team doing all of these services, why did you see the need here in the Twin Cities area for a company like this?
Yeah, I think we're going to talk about certain trends in the industry, but with the expansion of cities, so cities evolving and growing larger, both commercial and residential properties are growing. So expansion and the demand for cleaning and washing services is very much in need. So when I was considering what kind of business to go into, first I had to align with certain abilities and interests that I had, which cleaning is one of them. And I came from a corporate background in accounting, so keeping things clean, reconciled, organized, those are certain traits and abilities that are innate in me. So that cleaning washing service business would be a good business to get into. So
Terrific.
Provide that excellent service and also form great relationships along the way, and it fits a need in the market.
So coming from the corporate world and making that leap into being an entrepreneur, that had to be a little scary at first.
Yeah, it was, because after 20 years working in corporate, I started doing in accounting, the internal controls of financial reporting, risk management, and compliance. Having a steady, regular income along with insurance and benefits, going from that stability to becoming an entrepreneur where none of that's guaranteed. It's really on your own back. That is scary. It's
Sure.
Definitely a challenge, but also exciting to be able to grow something sustainable with a good culture, a good team, and provide a good service to the community.
Absolutely. So you have a one truck and a couple employees right now,
Yep.
and we're hoping to help you at the Chamber to expand your business, to get the word out. That's why we're here today.
Yep.
Why don't you tell folks a little bit about what trends you see in the industry in terms of cleaning, window washing, gutter cleaning, yard work, all the things that you offer.
Sure. Thanks for the question. So as I earlier mentioned, with the growing population, also the expansions of the cities, these commercial and residential properties need to get cleaned and washed and maintained. So that's one trend in the market right now in the industry. Second is the emphasis on being green, eco-friendly, and also environmentally responsible, because those approaches and methods and practices directly impact our health and our hygiene in our homes that we are in and the offices that we share with other people. So in those spaces, interior spaces and exterior, we want to make sure that they're cleaned in a responsible, environmentally responsible and safe way, so that we have no worries about any chemicals, any toxins floating around in the air. It's cleaned. We have peace of mind that we can relax and enjoy the spaces we're in.
That's something that really people need to be very cognizant about, because you're using chemicals, the health aspect, and when they do the research on your company, that would be really good for people to know.
Yeah.
So the gentlemen at NineNorth here are going to put the graphic up on the screen. How can people get in touch with you and your team?
Sure. Yep. Best way to get in touch with us is go to our website, clearbrightwashing.com. You can check out the assortment of services that we provide. You can check out our team, before after pictures on our services, because you really want to make sure that whoever you're inviting into your home, your business, is actually doing quality, trusted, reliable work. And also there's a contact page with my phone number and email, and you can email me directly at connect@clearbrightwashing.com or call me at 612-444-9875.
So, companies that are out there, they're trying to build a long-term relationship. You as an entrepreneur are trying to build that trust, but that doesn't come overnight.
Right.
So when people are looking for a new company, someone that they can trust, they're going to do the research. And they're going to check out, are you licensed? Are you bonded? Do you have insurance? What can you tell the folks that might be a little bit apprehensive about hiring someone to come in and do work for their business or their home?
Yeah. Going back to trust, that's one of our core values in our company. So trust, integrity, and also excellence in the services and the professionalism customer service that we provide. To cultivate trust definitely takes time, but I'm a big believer that in anything in life, it starts with the core of the person. The person has to be a good person fundamentally with good services that are delivered consistently. Then over time, there's that trust that's built. Regarding insurance and being bonded and licensed, we're all registered with the state of Minnesota. We help carry all the required insurance because we work with large and medium-sized property management companies that require that. So we have our certificate of insurance ready, available for anyone to take a look at. We have all their insurance coverages that we need. So people should have the peace of mind that servicers, technicians coming into their home, their businesses, are friendly, trustworthy, reliable people, and that we deliver great services that are all covered by our insurance and licenses.
I know you have excellent reviews because I looked you up myself. If folks are trying to find you, where can they go and find those reviews and some testimonials?
Sure.
What other people are talking about Clear Bright?
Great. Yeah. You can go to our Google business profile, which is, you can search for Clear Bright Washing, and those reviews that Mike, you mentioned, are going to be on there. We're always looking to grow our review count. So that's somewhere you can reference those reviews. Sometimes people don't want to post on Google, so they send me something and we post those directly to our website. So there's a testimonial section in our website, our homepage, and then you can refer to those testimonials as well.
You've got excellent reviews, but I know if something were to happen where the customer wasn't satisfied, you always want to make it right.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. We always want the opportunity to make things right for the customer because we take deep pride in making sure that the customer's 100% satisfied. There's no better feeling than receiving unsolicited, great feedback. So, for example, we'll be cleaning the windows or carpets, and while we're cleaning, the client will take a look and, without our prompting, take a look and say, wow. They'll whisper, wow, this is great, or something like that. That's so gratifying. But sometimes, we try to be as thorough and pay great attention to detail, but there may be something where it doesn't meet the expectations of the customers. And we always want to set proper expectations going into every job, just because with proper expectations, then you have a realistic outcome. But sometimes there may be a question or something. That's something where we want to get that feedback so we can make things right with the customer. Because going back to what you said, we really do want to develop those long-term trusted, reliable relationships. Absolutely.
Doing things right, and your reputation will follow you around, and you'll be excited to bring in new customers. And that kind of segues to you joining the Chamber and being one of our newest members. So how do you envision the Chamber being able to help you expand your business, and how would you recommend to other businesses and other individuals joining the Chamber?
Sure. Join the Chamber. First of all, I'm very happy to be part of the Chamber through meeting you, Mike. And so I think the Chamber, it can be a mutually beneficial partnership because One, member connections. So there's several businesses and local businesses in the area that are part of chamber, and we can really authentically get to know each other. And through that, knowing the person and knowing the quality of their services, that becomes something that's pretty easy to refer out to other people, because there's a certain element of trust and knowing the person and the delivery of the services. So there's that organic aspect of the member connections. And two, being part of the chamber infers a certain level of trust. Not everyone can be part of the chamber, but there's a vetting process, definitely some kind of due diligence that's done on the businesses and the person, of course, before becoming part of the chamber. So there's that inferred level of trust that people in the public, they can go to the chamber, check out the businesses that are part of the chamber, say, okay, I can confidently go with it and request service from this business. And then I know the chamber does some activities and promotional work for the businesses that are part of the chamber. So that's.
We're glad to have you as one of our newest members, and I know you're going to make your crew and your business proud and us proud for bringing you in as a member. I was driving here today. I was taking a look, and all the leaves are just about off the trees. It's fall. Sounds like a good time for some gutter cleaning.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yep, we can clean gutters right up to almost freezing point. We try once it freezes. Is a springtime project now. Springtime project, but now is the time to get the gutters cleaned before the frost and deep freeze hits.
Can you and your crew handle both 1 and 2-story homes?
Yes, we can. Yeah, we have a 32-foot ladder that we can get up to some very high places. So,
Terrific.
safely. If we have arms
That's
that
the most important thing,
Yep.
of course. Be safe.
Yes.
You know, my father used to say, when you find someone in the service industry, whether it's HVAC or an automobile mechanic or someone that does your cleaning, it's really important to find someone that you can trust. And when you do find that person, you stay with them for your entirety, hopefully, of your life. And then maybe get passed down from generation to generation.
Yeah,
so that's really important. Tell people why they should give Clear Bright Washing a try.
Give Clear Bright Washing a try, because we offer a scope of services that all homeowners, property owners will need. If we get multiple services, we put in a bundling discount. But people should try Clear Bright Washing because of our team. We are people that are committed, good people to start off with. Always take care of our professionalism, want to take care of the job well and timely, always be in communication. So I've received feedback that people really appreciate how I and the team communicate along the whole process, from pre-work, during the work, and even after work. So we'll always let people know, here's the time, the day we're going to show up. We show up on time. We let them know when we're going to get them a quote. We do carry through on that. When we're going to do the job, carry through on that on time and deliver. And afterwards, we have a follow-up. So people appreciate just that communication aspect along the whole way, as well as the personability of the team and the quality of our service.
Hey, thanks for being here so much. We're really going to help you try to promote your business, and we're pulling for you.
All right. Thank
So
you.
hang around just a second. We're going to do some final announcements. We do have a Members Connect coming up next week at Tipsy Steer at 4 o'clock on Wednesday the 19th. I know you're always there. Angela's always there. Come out and meet your fellow members of the chamber. Do a little networking. We'll buy you a drink and hang around and get some business cards and make those connections that way. For information on some of the traffic in the area, as a lot of you know, Snelling Avenue and Highway 51 are having some work done, and go to MnDOT website to check out how that's going to affect you in your holiday travel. We really want to notify our members and the public as well that we're doing a holiday auction for TCN. So you can go to twincitiesnorth.org and click on events. And on December 2nd to 4th, we'll be doing an online holiday auction. We'd love to have everyone participate. We've got some really terrific items that are going to be involved. and offered for you. So we invite you to do that as well. Finally, we want you to remember that the Twin Cities North Chamber, TCN, is here to promote business, develop leaders, and connect communities. That's really important to us. That seems to be the central theme of what Angela and Abe have been telling you. We are a part of the community. We want to make the community stronger, and we promote our companies, and we have a great time doing it, and they have a great time being a part of the chamber. I'd like to thank Angela and Abe for being here today. We're going to see you next on December 12th, and we want to wish everybody out there a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.